Good evening, guys. It's Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. And welcome to Oh So Inspired Live number 23. You can see one of my guests has joined me, my sister Lisa, who is also Crafty Days here on YouTube. I do have her links in the description box. And then hopefully our other guests will join us.
There she is.
I already saw many of you welcoming both of them over in the chat, but it is Biddy Penny, aka Toby. Well, probably Toby, aka Biddy Penny. So why don't you let us introduce yourself in case you're new to any of our chatters?
Yeah. If so, hi, I'm Biddy Penny, and I'm a card maker. I really just play with paper. I'm a paper crafter. I make mini albums, journals, and all kinds of things. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm a part of Alicia's sheet load collaboration team, which I love big time. And yeah, I just like playing with paper. That's my thing.
Well, we are so excited to have you. I'm also excited to have my sister, of course. Lisa, do you want to introduce yourself in case anybody is new?
I'm the older sister. I think I tell everybody that every time. I got Alicia into crafting. I really don't have a whole lot to say. I have 2 boys. I'm married.
Well, as we go on tonight, you know that we'll be chatting. While we're kind of, doing our introductions, explaining the night, don't forget, if you're going to submit a sabotage or enter the giveaway, which we'll tell you about the giveaway a little bit later, to fill out those Google forms. The sabotage is the most pressing because we're going to give you about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to pick our inspiration piece and our sabotage. So those links are pinned at the top of the chat box, and they're also at the very top of the description box. You can fill out those forms. You do have to be present to have your sabotage chosen and present later to win the giveaways. Before we do that, I know Biddy Penny might want to preview something exciting she has coming up.
Yeah, totally. I'm very excited to host a virtual craft fair. There's going to be 3. The first one, though, is coming up a week from today. So next Saturday at 5 p.m. Central, it'll be on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys, it's a live event. I hope you'll come and stop by. We're going to try to simulate what it would be like if you were going to a craft fair. So you'll have different booths that you get to visit with a variety of things. Everyone's putting something different out there. It's all handmade artisan stuff.
Love that. Now,
and Heather likes your hair.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Heather.
You want to tell us about your hair?
Yeah.
I cut it myself.
We were shocked.
I'm like, oh my goodness. Ago. And my mother saw my hair today, and she's like, yeah, it looks pretty good, but you should leave it up to the professionals.
I think she was professional with it myself.
I think from here it looks great. I could have never done it, so way to go.
Thanks.
Love it. I was gonna say so Toby, which do you prefer I call you here?
I don't care.
Okay. Biddy Penny will tell us more later while we're working about the craft fair, but just so you're aware that I do have their links in the description box below. And tonight, after the live is over, I will add a direct link to the live craft fair, right? Is it already up that I can link that up?
Not yet.
Not okay.
But if people just come to my channel, you'll be able to set the notifications, and that way you'll be notified. But it's next Saturday at 5 p.m. Central.
So I can't wait. That sounds super exciting. I'm excited. So if you've never been to an Oh So Inspired Live, what we'll do tonight is we're going to pick an inspiration piece that is submitted by my die cut and paper trimmer level members, and we're going to create something new based upon it. And you are more than welcome to play along later. I do have some hashtags in the description box, and you can take anything you want from the inspiration piece. It's just, I think we can all be inspired by each other. It could be something like the color combo. It could be the layout. It could be turning a card into a home decor piece. Now here tonight, we will probably make cards because I think they're quicker, but you can do whatever you want. We'd love to see what you create. Now, one thing, even if you're not a channel member, during the live, you always have the option to put in that sabotage as long as you're here with us. One thing I do have going on is Oh So Inspired September, and anybody who is subscribed to my channel can actually put in an inspiration piece. So you get to play along in that as well. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that later too. What time is it, ladies? I would say like 1 more minute and we'll pick our inspiration piece. As I see Lisa looking over at the comments, just a heads up that if you need our attention tonight, it's best if you either maybe type our name in all caps, or if you start typing in the chat and you type like @call me, like just start it out @call me, it's going to pop up a list of possible names and just click on mine. And what that does is it makes it like yellow highlighted for me. And you can do the same thing with Biddy Penny and Crafty Days just to get our attention. Because once we start crafting,
sometimes, yeah, I don't get looked over there quite as often.
But I also know, you know, we have Danny in the chat and she's a pro at this. I know many other people over there can answer questions if they're just basics. And speaking of being over in the chat, I love to see so many familiar names. So glad you're here. If you are new, which I think I already saw one person, go ahead and type a 1 over in that chat box so we can see who is joining us live for the first time.
And I do have my readers on so that I'm not like this trying to look in the phone, but they're not that great.
All right, guys, I think let's go ahead and pick it. Let's get it done. So we'll see if I can share my screen in less than 50 steps here. Please, you know,
I got my pen ready to write everything down.
Okay, so tonight I still have 156 possible inspirations. I only remove them from the list if we've used them or the submitter is no longer a channel member. So we just use random.org. And I'm going to type 1 through 156 and find out what we're using tonight for inspiration. 145, a newer one. Let's see what that is. And yes, if my face looks weird when I'm on my computer, please forgive me.
I always make fun of her, so she's a little paranoid.
Yes, that's exactly why I have to say it. So tonight's inspiration piece was submitted by Brenda, who is to be free at last. And she has sent us a pin. So we'll see. Are we ready, ladies?
We're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We think.
Okay.
Oh,
so, and this is awesome. You can give us anything you want as an inspiration piece. So she has given us a color palette. Now, you don't necessarily have to use the color palette. Like I personally love wood grain. So I might take that from this and do something with wood grain, but that is a very nice color palette. What do you ladies think?
I love it. I like all of it. Everything about it. Yeah, like I feel like with the wood stack, it's so inspirational because I mean, you could do just so much just inspired by that, like a cabin in the woods or lumberjack or whatever. And I love the color palette.
Mm-hmm. Those are neat colors.
Yeah.
All right. I think like at this point, I think it's so wide open, it almost worries me. So
Right.
I am hoping the sabotage might help me narrow it down. Oh, okay. Now heads up. Last time Danny and I got this card and it had bees on it and we're like, oh yes, bees, awesome. Well, our sabotage was a color combo that scared us at first, but I will tell you tonight, if the sabotage is a color combo, we'll have to pick a different one since I think that's a big part of this inspiration piece. So just a heads up on that we might have to reselect that. But speaking of sabotage, okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. Ooh, we have 16 tonight. That might be a record. Yeah. All right, let's see, ladies.
Annie said hers was going to be mean, I think. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. She said she put one in, so I'm like, oh no.
Here we go. Number 3. Let's see. I hope it's not a color combo so we can use it. Vicky, must use ribbon. All right.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I can
All
handle that.
Let's look.
Thanks, Vicki. That was
Yeah.
good.
We do have 3 new people tonight, Alicia. I don't know if you mentioned that. I saw.
Yes, when our
Okay.
faces go big again, I was going to welcome them. Speaking of
Okay.
that, here we are. Welcome. And yes, so welcome to Michelle and Jackie and Christina. I am so glad you're here. Hopefully you'll want to come back again. Ladies, if you want to go ahead and see what you can find to create with, you can come back on when you're ready. I'll kind of chit chat and we'll see you soon. Hopefully. Oh, they have storms and brownouts in their area, so they might run off.
And it's supposed to rain until 3 a.m. just in case it goes off. You know, they'll still give away my card. How about that?
All right, we'll see you in a little bit. So let me know over in the chat box what you might do with tonight's inspiration. For me, I think kind of the crafty color and the navy stood out. So I will probably look for something and use those colors with maybe a wood grain, because I don't think I have any stamps or dies that would be like a wood slice. Otherwise, that would be awesome. Before I leave, I want to show you some things on my desktop and just give you some heads up about stuff I have going on. So if you look here over on the left are some examples of the newest sheet load. If you have not downloaded it yet, this month is a mini slimline overall, but it's a tent topper card. So it's a little bit smaller. And what they were standing up earlier, but there you see it just stands up and then it has that little hang off the top. Over on the right are some of the cards that I have already made for the Oh So Inspired September, which don't forget, I do have a video linked in the description box below with all of the details. And I only have like 6 inspiration pieces left and everybody can leave one. So I hope you'll consider watching that video, finding out how you can give me an inspiration piece for later in the month. I'm just trying to use what I have right now. All right, let's go ahead. I do want to see that color combo once again. So in case you're just coming in, let's go look at our inspiration piece. And in case the ladies who are off screen need some ideas as well. So here it is. Yeah, I think I might have to do like navy with craft. And yeah, just somehow going to work wood grain into there. Let me see over here if anybody has any ideas. Yes, they do look very fallish colors. Yes, yes. Don't forget, let us know over there what you might do with this. And again, the hashtags are in that description box below if you want to play along. So Crystal wants to know, I do not have stamping foam. That would have been like, but I was thinking that would have been perfect if I heated it up and use like some kind of wood grain, like embossing folder. Yeah, to like make my own stamp, but I don't have it. You'll have to let us know over there if you guys have that stamping foam. All right. Ooh, somebody has Heather has a perfect tree ring die. Awesome. I thought I had one too. I'll look around. I might be able to find something. Wood grain with fall leaves and navy ribbon. Yes, which the ribbon, I'm pretty sure I still have some in my stash, but I know I did get rid of a lot of it, but I bet I have something I can use. All right. So it looks like we might have, I'm trying to think. Oh, I totally forgot to tell you. So we've been talking about the giveaway at the end of the night. Let me make my face big. So we've been talking about the giveaway at the end of the night. And what that is once we complete our cards, if you have filled out the giveaway form, we're going to give those away at the end of the night to 3 lucky winners. And there will be just a small little gift that comes with it. So hang around. The first 2 people get to choose the card they want. But yeah, 3 of you will win those. So let's go ahead. I think Toby might be ready here.
I think so.
Are you ready to, oh, I like those wood slices. Are you good to talk about what you got out and I'll go try to find stuff? All right, have fun.
Thanks. So I definitely love just quite the literal idea of woodland and the wood slices. So I have some in my stash that I will try to maybe incorporate one of those. I have a couple of these tags, which I thought went lovely with that kind of forest green color and the tan. I also had this other tag. I have some etched flowers, which look very woodland-esque to me. And then I have this stamp set. And I think this is the closest paper-wise to the colors. And then I also have this fabric washi tape, and it too has some of those colors in it. So I think this is what I'll be using somehow, some way. I don't know exactly how yet, but somehow. I think what I'll do is make an A9 card. So an A9 card is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, folded in half. I think I'm wanting all of that real estate to work with tonight. So this will be my card size. I could have done that on a scoreboard, but this paper isn't that thick. There we go. I have my card base ready.
I'll kind of let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm going to try to do some leaves. Let me see. Oh, see, about dropped my phone. Sorry. Let me get it in there right. Hopefully it's centered. I'm going to use some leaves. I'm going to, I think, cut those out of white and ink them to match the different colors. And then I got these two paper pads out. Hopefully, I thought maybe even that grayish one would be neat in the background. I looked for my wood grain embossing folder, could not find it. So I will probably step away and try to find that here too. But I just got out a whole array of colors, hoping I can kind of match those colors up. So, but I'm going to just do a regular size A2 card. So probably off-white, maybe. Try off-white. Looks like Alicia's still off gathering too. This one took a while to gather for me. I usually am better at that, but I could not find that crazy embossing folder. I know I have one.
How do you store your embossing folders, Lisa?
I have just one. Well, if it's not with a company, you know, like I've taken it out of the package years ago or something, I just have one container that has kind of all of them in it. But I thought I had a tailored expressions one, or I don't know. See, that's my thing. I maybe should put all those together.
I have all of mine just stored in a tote, like a small crate.
Oh,
so I take all the labeling off, but the thing about that is then I never really know where any of them are from or anything for reference.
Yeah,
but it works.
Well, I am back. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Somewhere in my stash, I have this gorgeous wood grain stamp, but I cannot find it, of course, in a small amount of time. So I thought that this stamp set, which it's probably just one I got at Joann, and they have like those 250 bins. So I thought this was kind of naturey. I got out some craft cardstock, some navy cardstock, my wood grain embossing folder. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, but hopefully I'll have a card at the end of it.
We'll have something beautiful.
Exactly.
Maybe. We hope.
It makes it exciting.
I think I'm gonna do my base and most of it with the craft, and maybe just use the navy for the matte. We'll see where this takes me. So if you have any questions over there, don't forget to put our name in all caps or start typing @ and our username, and we'll be able to see it. But feel free to chat amongst yourselves. and enjoy. So
Or if you have any suggestions, we'd like those.
yes.
I'm cutting
My daughter.
leaves now, so.
My daughter and I are doing this mother-daughter thing. It's for tweens specifically, and it's like a bonding thing where at the church where we go and talk about different things. Like this weekend, it was like body image, and there's like a journal that you fill out each day of the week. It's almost like a devotional of sorts or whatever. And then on Saturdays, we go and all get together as a group, and it's so sweet and it's so wonderful. And today, the craft that we did was we had to decorate a gift box, each only using one hand.
Oh,
And we had to wrap the box together and then decorate it together. And it was so funny. At the end, a lady came up to me and she said, "Are you like a professional gift wrapper or something? Like, how did y'all pull that off?" And I was like, "I'm a paper crafter."
yeah. I can
And
do
it was
anything.
so funny. My card making totally helped us
with that.
with that. Yeah. Cause they, it was a lot of fun.
That is
It's
awesome.
like, yeah, no, I have a YouTube channel. Come check it out. And she pulled out like a pouch full of colored pencils. She's like, "I'm a scrapbooker." And she pulls out all these colored pencils to write down my YouTube channel name. I was like, oh my gosh, we were destined to be friends. I'm pretty sure if you just carry colored pencils around in your purse.
Yes, that does sound like you are. Because don't you take something like when you have to wait in the car line so you
I
can?
do. I have a
Yeah.
crafty to-go bag. I always have something at the ready. In fact, I had to go somewhere the other day and I was like, gosh, I'm in the middle of working on these cards. I know I can knock all these out, but it would probably seem a little insensitive. So I won't do it.
I guess I'll talk to people. No.
Yeah, right.
Well, I've been doing something with my daughter too, and that is trying to teach her how to drive. So that has been quite an adventure. We're getting better, but it's a big deal. I didn't realize how hard it was to learn how to drive, because when I was young, I was ready. There was nothing going to hold me back.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was young, my dad was a car guy. And I was driving when I was 13, driving all over the place. So he started me real young, like illegally young. By the time I was 16, I was basically an expert. And it's like, what do you need me to do? Parallel park? I can do it all.
Oh, speaking of that, I told her about that today because, of course, today was her first in-person class. And it seems like the instructor might have spent the whole time telling them how they can fail the test, like the things that they can do wrong, and it's like an automatic fail. So, of course, she's worried about that. But I said the hardest thing for me was always parallel parking. She's like, "We don't have to parallel park."
Wow.
Well,
So
the
I'm
cars
like-
don't, most of the cars now do it automatically.
Well, ours definitely don't. But
No,
I try to avoid parallel parking if I can. I don't know about everybody else.
I don't mind that.
And I would like to say, welcome to Die Cut channel membership, Cordelia. Thank you so much.
Oh, Cordelia, you sweetheart.
That is so sweet. Just Cordelia, you'll want to check out my YouTube channel. Now you will see the membership tab, and you're going to find all your information about your perks there. And for the next Oh So Inspired, you can submit inspiration pieces. So glad to have you. Thank you.
Hey, Alicia,
Yes.
can I see the colors again? Maybe
Oh.
some new people have showed up and
Great idea. Let me
feel
get
like they need to see it too.
let me get my mouse out and we will go look at that again. Good idea. Yes.
I'm trying to get my inks out and I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
I know there were 5 colors.
To show you all the color combination, I literally just on my own screen put it to that window, forgetting I actually have to share that screen first. So let's try that again. All right. So here we go. So up on screen, tonight's inspiration was submitted by Brenda, who is to be free at last. And she actually gave us a color palette to use. So this is our first time that it's not really a card. So this is tons of fun. You can definitely submit inspiration photos as well. So Lisa, is that good? Oh, Lisa, you're on mute.
I'm trying to find the khaki color.
Okay. Are you good with the photo though?
Yes, I'm just going to go with the colors I have here. And
all right. Okay. And I did see somebody mention about staining the embossing folder. So let's look at that. I am actually going to, yes, I mean, it is still quite messy. Now my fingers are all yucky, but I have this wonderful stuff from Tailored Expressions. It's new to me. And I know that when I do stenciling, it cleans the stencil so well. So I have a feeling if I spray that on here, it's going to clean it off. So it's actually their Stampers Spritz that you can clean your stamps with, but it works well on this too.
And stencils.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll see how much of this we can get off. And this is actually colored blue, and it's kind of oily. So later after the live, I will probably take it upstairs and use some soap and water to get that oil off. But so you can see all that ink that's coming off. But again, this might just come off with regular water too. I just wanted to see how it would do. Yeah, Danny, she did tell me she found out she doesn't have to parallel park. So I'm excited for her for that.
My iPad is frozen. Susie Q, I would go out and come back in. I don't know if the Alicia has any other suggestions, but
no, that's probably it. Hopefully it's just a fluke. Christina, so the channel membership it's just a way to support my channel. There are different perks for different levels. Probably the most popular perk is actually at the $1.99 level, and it is the visual sheet load, which means that instead of searching for the videos, I have a file you can access that shows a little thumbnail of each of the sketches and then just a direct download link. But there are different levels that, you know, I have a live for my channel members every month, and just some other little perks. And there is in the description box is a link if you want to check that out later. And it's also at the very top of the chat box. It's linked. It says join up there.
Biddy Penny, did you want to talk at all?
Just enjoying listening and hanging out.
Okay. There is a question for you. John
okay.
would like to know, where do you get all of your gorgeous stencils from?
Oh, I got those on Amazon. They came in a pack, and there was 16 of them, and I love them because they're 8.5 by 11. I'm holding up the little sticker that came on it. You know, it's one of those with a funny name that doesn't really have a name, but they are pretty exquisite, I have to say. Like, I'm like, can I cover this up? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that is, I just now saw that. That is gorgeous. Oh my.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So wow, I really like them.
Very intricate too.
Yes.
So speaking of products, I don't know, Toby, if you have very many affiliate links, but after the video, after the live, maybe tomorrow, I will update the description box with any links to things that might be out there. If you would like,
I can try to find the stencil and link to it, just because I can go through my purchases, which is probably the easiest way.
So yeah, so tomorrow, if you're here watching and you might you know, you might like something we used tonight, you want to check into it, I will put some new links up tomorrow in the description box. And what that does, it just helps, you know, we might get a little bit from the sale if you do that. And hey, it helps keep us crafting, which that is kind of what channel membership is as well. I usually say that during sheet load, but my channel members, they keep me here crafting and they keep sheet load free for everyone. So I very much appreciate each of them. I got to think what I'm going to do with my card, ladies.
Don't forget ribbon. I almost forgot ribbon.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to find some right now. So I have, I don't know, I'm just going to bring my drawer here and look through it. I have a lot, mostly I have twine. I don't have a lot of ribbon. You know what? I have, what is this? Like seam binding? Is that what this is called? I might dye that with some ink. Can I do that?
Yeah, it's ribbon, I would think.
Yeah, I know Bitty Penny would definitely know if I can dye ribbon with ink.
You sure can.
I'm going to get out my extra messy. These are just cheap cutting mats from the Dollar Tree. I like to use these when I do messy things. Do I just wipe that right over it? Just my ink pad right over it?
You can.
Danny said she can run some ribbon over here. That would be nice.
Oh, Danny, she's so sweet.
Yeah, so in the chat, Danny has her little icon, so she can definitely help you out. And hopefully she'll take care of any, you know, intruders that come in, but we usually don't get them.
Intrude, I don't know. Have we gotten any before?
I don't think we've ever had anybody in here causing problems. No.
As soon as we say that.
Yeah. No, we'll have like
Right.
5. Toby, do you want to talk now a little bit more about the specifics, like who's joining you next week and maybe what you're selling?
Yeah. So we're going to have, I really wanted to have just a variety of things so that as we go from booth to booth in the live, that you would get the same kind of feeling that you would get if you went to a craft fair. So we're starting off with Debbie at Project 39 mini albums. And Debbie has just such an amazing gift at making mini albums. And she's been making a lot of them. There is a Halloween theme to this craft fair. So there's this craft fair that I'm hosting in September. There's one in October that's going to be fall themed. And then there's one in November that's going to be Christmas themed. But each booth will also have things that aren't in that theme as well. But she has some really beautiful Halloween mini albums she's been working on. And so there will be some of her albums. And then we're going to have Whimsical Wishes, which is someone I found on Instagram. And they make 3D printed craft tools like glue holders, die holders, all kinds of really cool 3D printed goodies. So that'll be fun. And then my friend Letty at Party Planner Papery is going to make boo bags. And those are going to be super fun. I've already seen a sneak peek of those. And then I have a friend, Dawn, who's making a bunch of really cool handmade jewelry. A lot of different like wire wrapping is kind of her style, but then she also makes a lot of different kinds of beads out of paper. I love it. So after all of our paper crafter hearts, you know?
Yeah.
And then in my booth, I'm going to have a couple of October dailies as well as some card sets. I'm going to have Harry Potter and Alice in Wonderland inspired card sets. And my mother is submitting a bunch of crochet. So she's been making, so many fun home decor things and just fun stuff. So it's going to be a whole variety.
That sounds like a blast. And I am definitely, I've got to check out these 3D printed craft items.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
I can always use some more organization or holders. That's awesome. Well, I
Yes.
hope so. I hope that goes great. Now, how, if people come, how do you, is it just to like kind of show off the booze and then they'll go off site to buy from
Yes.
those different places? Okay. So it wouldn't be like actually purchasing through the video right then.
Correct. So
Okay.
they will go off onto mainly it's Etsy sites, or if someone has their own personal website, of course, too. Like Debbie has a really awesome website where she has all of her stuff. So it'll be them going over. There will be door prizes and giveaways. You have to be present to win, but that's also going to be a lot of fun.
That is awesome. Well, I'm excited. Don't forget, if you're in the chat, Biddy Penny's links are all in the description box. So if you're not already subscribed to her, make sure to do that and then turn on all notifications so you can get a reminder about next week's live crafty event. I did just see Brenda, To Be Free at Last, come in. Let's go ahead and take a look at our inspiration piece since she's here. Welcome, Brenda. And look what our inspiration piece is tonight. So we are taking inspiration from your color palette that you submitted to us.
And we like it.
Yes.
We love it.
The Sabotage was from, oh goodness, I've already forgotten. Let me look here. The Sabotage is from Vicky. That's right. And we just have to use ribbon. So pretty friendly tonight. I think we're all enjoying it. So glad you're here. And if you were also new here beside that, this is what we're taking inspiration from. At the end of the night, we will give away what we are creating.
If you want them.
Yes, yes. If you are just getting here and you want to be entered into the giveaway, there is a form at the top of the description box and at the top of the chat box that you can fill out. I want to do a tag. I got to figure out how I want my layout to be. I did try something, Danny, she told me about some quilting templates. I don't think this is what she had, but I found these today at Walmart and it was like an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So I cut some down to card sizes and I marked the centers, but there's also these other grid lines. I know that this is just going to be cut up later, but I just wanted to try them to see how it works, just to get stuff straight.
Oh, cool.
So so like here, I would like line up my bears there. And then, well, here, I guess if I try to center it, then I know.
Is it sticky or not?
No, it's not. It's like stencil material. I think it's made, oh, here it is. I'll show you the packaging. I think to make your own quilt templates, here's what it looks like.
Oh.
But it's showing. So some are just clear, like stencil materials, and then some of the sheets have the grid on it. I'm trying to see if it says it's 6 pieces. Okay, it's 6 pieces. 4 of them have the grid and 2 of them are just plain. So
neat.
I'm going to see how it works. I also have a mini slimline version, so I just wanted to play with it, see how it works tonight. So now once I pick up my stamps, I would remove the grid then before I stamp it. Okay, Danny. Yeah, I didn't know if it was a little bit different or the same. Awesome. Now, these stamps, they were only $2.50. And so I'm going to try to ink it up first with Versamark to maybe get a little bit of a better image. Sometimes these turn out a little splotchy, but I can always stamp it more than once too.
I'm going to look for a sentiment for my card and something to put right here. So,
okay, we'll be here.
all right.
And I see too, I know Biddy Penny let us know that she's part of the Sheetload of Cards design team. Danny is as well. And so is Jessie Kate Creates. Did I see?
Yvette was here as well.
Yes. And yes, earlier. Yes, hopefully Yvette's still here. She's on the team. And I didn't see Teresa, right? But these ladies every month make me look so good. Sheetload would not be what it is without them, just like my channel wouldn't be what it is without my channel members. So make sure to give them a special shout out. Yeah, there's Yvette. Thank you, Yvette, for being here and being part of the team. Hello, Mary. Okay, so definitely gonna have to stamp this again.
I'm not good with ribbons.
I think mine's just gonna
Or
be
I should say
bow.
bows. I should say bows. So
Those can definitely be challenging. Well, just waiting on this lunar paste. Oh, I think it's dry for the most
that
part.
was quick. I didn't know that would, like, everything I use seems to take hours to dry. That's really nice.
Yeah, it dries pretty quickly. So I'm gonna glue this down and I will have my card done, which means I can start another one, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I am probably, once I have enough ink on this image, I'm getting a little close, but I will tell you what.
Okay.
There's either a dip in my MISTI mouse pad or there's a dip in this stamp because one area will not. We're going to call that. About ready to get up and step on my table. Okay. Oh, that worked. A little extra pressure.
all right, I'm going to try to find a sentiment and then I'm going to put some, of course, diamond dots on this.
Of course.
If Mom's still here, I'll see if that's enough of them.
Does she like a lot of them?
No, I do. And I always ask them, is that too many?
Humbling Tangles has pre-cut all the September pieces. I have to say September might end up being one of my all-time favorites. I love how they ended up.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yours were so beautiful with that not too shabby set with the sunflowers and the girls, and oh my gosh. Yeah, so beautiful.
That was a great box of the month. Which
I need to make another video because I have another idea and I just haven't been able to put it out there yet, but it was a very inspirational. They all are every month. Every month I'm like, gosh, this one's a really good one. Oh, wait, no, this one's a really good one. So I'm going to leave mine without a sentiment. That one's done.
Awesome. And then I forgot to tell you earlier, Toby, the little gift, what if I mail you a few just to keep for when you're on next time, and maybe just hold off on mailing your card until you get mine, get the little gift.
That sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, don't forget, keep watching because we're going to give away our cards at the end of the night. Okay. I've lost my nope, there it is. Thought I lost my teeny tiny paper trimmer. Oh, Brenda, awesome. Brenda has all her Christmas cards done.
Whoa.
Thanks to Sheetload.
Fantastic. I need to get started.
Okay.
We all must be concentrating hard now.
I'm
got
getting ready
really
to use
quiet. I keep having Instagram notifications pop up on my watch. I need to learn how to like shut this thing down so it doesn't pop up when I'm on camera.
Mine's never charged. I just can't keep up with keeping it charged.
I just keep my charger on my nightstand. So when I go to bed at night, it just goes right on there.
I tried that. That makes the most sense for sure. I'm such a free spirit to have it tattooed on my arm. I mean, it's just like, it's just a struggle.
I think free spirit describes you perfectly. If you don't know Biddy Penny, that is a perfect, like you can always count on her. No matter what I think she might do with the sheet load and surprise me, it is always something even better.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And when somebody cuts their own hair.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
Right.
Yes, that's a free spirit.
I could maybe trim the ends, but I could never. Yeah. And have it look presentable where I could be on camera. So.
Well, I don't know how presentable it is according to my mother, but no.
I think it looks pretty darn good.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. I think I colored way too much ribbon, but that's okay.
Thanks, Crystal. Crystal likes my card. I hope there's not too many diamond dots on it.
There's never too many diamond dots.
Oh, this might actually end up being my craft roulette submission.
Oh, okay. What were the parameters this week? I had to miss it.
In and out. Any colors, critters, and Foursquare.
Okay.
I don't know. I would have to start thinking harder than I am right now about this, but seems like I could make it work.
I bet you could.
I love it when it's like any color. It's like, oh, yes. Thank you.
But sometimes
the limited
for me,
color
that's like tonight.
Do me in.
Yeah. See, I think I like a direction, but you know me, I'm a little bit more formulaic. So I don't mind a direction for a color palette.
Oh, I always feel boxed in.
My orange turned out kind of yellow, so I kind of have a yellow. I guess we don't have to use every color, do we?
No.
Right.
Let's take some inspiration. Yes, we will show. Good idea to have a charger in every room. When we went to Stamp Joy last year, I did not even think about a charger for my watch, and it was like dead on the first day. But luckily, there was a kind soul there who brought her charger to Stamp Joy the next day and let me charge up my watch.
Aww.
That was super nice. Which, if you're going to Stamp Joy, let us know over in the comments. And I know Danny answered yes. So yeah, at the end of the night, we will show ours closer. I can zoom in on mine.
I am done.
Oh, goodness.
Awesome.
I need to think of something to do for like some embellishments. What can I put on here that's kind of for a masculine card?
Oh, a masculine card.
I mean, doesn't it look kind of?
Oh yeah, it does.
More stereotypical masculine.
What about some splatter? No, because you already have your tag attached.
Had you said that like 5 seconds before. But hey, I didn't ask 5 seconds before, but yeah, that would have been a really good idea.
Or do you have a splatter stamp?
You have those dot ones, Alicia.
Oh, I do have the little one that Lisa gave me.
And your stamp set, didn't your stamp set have a splatter thing in it?
Yep. It does, you're right. But here, I've just got this out. We'll try this. We'll try this one since it's out here and handy.
Yes.
So this is
Annie, I decorated the inside of my card for you. I put 2 leaves.
I did not decorate the inside, but maybe I will later. I want to test this somewhere.
Ooh, I like that tag on your card. I get a watch right now
thanks.
since you're doing a second card.
Right.
So, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I hope this works. So this is a Stamps by Judith Peg stamp, and it's just perfect little perfect little splotches. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead there. All right. Ladies, are we all done now?
My goodness, that was quick.
What time? 7:22. Oh, that might be a record. We still have more to do though. Who knows? So Biddy Penny, you let us know when you're at a good stopping spot and we can show our
awesome cards. If y'all start showing yours, I'll be ready.
All right. Lisa, why don't you, I'll put it on speaker. Give me just a second. Okay. And Lisa, show us yours up close.
All right. And I have to talk, right, for them to be able to see it. So this is old Stampin' Up ribbon that I had bought a while back. I do have my colors out here. Snapdragon from Altenew, chalkboard, soft granite. I did use both of the grayish colors on the gray leaves, and then the Night of Navy, I did kind of the texturing around the outside. And I think the leaves were is it spellbinders, or I'm not sure on that, I guess. But and then I decorated the inside with a couple leaves, and that's it. Oh, and I did use my diamond dots, of course.
Of course. I love it. And yeah, if the dies are kind of coppery color, that usually means they're spellbinders, kind of bronze colored.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will share mine here. Hopefully, because I'm talking, it's big for you right now. It's little, but I just went with a wood grain embossing folder that I inked up for the background with, I went kind of the Kraft in blue from that color palette that we were inspired by. And for my focal point, I matted a tag with that navy, and I have the little stamp set and my ribbon, my seam binding that I colored in. I have not added anything to the inside, Danny, so I will try to do that before I send it out. Toby, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let me move some stuff out of the way. All right. So, first of all, I love y'all's cards.
Thank you. We like yours.
Yours is beautiful. So here are mine. I will start with this one. I used the stencils and lunar paste. It's given my card a little bow, but I think I can work with that still. But yeah, it's very shimmery. So and I love lunar paste. And then I've worked in the color palette as well as the wood slice and just kind of a woodland. I have the ribbon, which is like a lace and burlap. And then this card. Or am I still here with y'all?
Yes, yeah. I'm trying not to talk so you stay big.
Yeah, no. Just making sure because my iPad froze on me. So then I just threw this one together. I used, in case anyone's asking, I used speckled egg, distress oxide, pilled paint, and shabby shutters. So the light color is the shabby shutters, then the pilled paint, and then the speckled egg for that little bit of an ombre effect.
Beautiful.
And this is an A2.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love those. Oh my goodness. Great job.
I think I love that bear.
Yeah,
bear one.
Yes.
He's pretty cute.
So now if you ladies want to take off camera and mic and come back on when you're on your faces, that would be awesome.
Cool.
And I will try to get, oh, my mouse quit working. I will get on my face here in just a second. Good evening, guys. Welcome to those who joined us kind of in the middle. We will go ahead. I want to show you one last look at that inspiration, just in case you came in late. You'll kind of see where we were going with our cards. So tonight, Brenda, who is to be free at last over in the chat, has submitted this color palette for us. So this might give you a better idea of where we were going. And again, if you want to play along, you can take anything you want from that color palette, and you do not have to use ribbon. Like, you don't have to do the sabotage, but hey, if you want to, that would be awesome. You can share here on YouTube or over on Instagram or TikTok. I have hashtags in the description box. And if you are on Facebook, I do have the Call Me Crafty Al group, and I do have a specific album for so inspired cards. So if you wanted to share it there. Now, if you're not in the Facebook group and you want to be, you do have to make sure that you answer all the questions and agree to the group rules. Otherwise, Facebook just automatically declines it. So make sure you do that if you want to come on. We will now pick our winners for our cards. So what happens, just kind of like picking the inspiration piece and picking the sabotage, we will go to the form and we'll put in some numbers and get our winners. The first winner chooses from all three. The second winner chooses from the remaining two. And the third winner is gifted the last card. Do not worry about hurting our feelings by choosing somebody else's card, because we just love, yeah, well, I can't promise anything with Lisa, but
that was a joke.
So we will do that. Now, again, you have to be here to win the cards and a little gift. Now, I do have to send Toby the little gift to include with it. So you'll have to allow her some time to get that and get your card out. I usually go to the post office on Fridays, so mine will probably go out at the end of next week, except I will send those before that, Toby.
Okay, cool.
Yours will go out Monday because I'll just do that from my house. So we will pick those. Let's go ahead and get a few numbers. Again, you have to be here present. So when I say that you have won, you need to let me know as soon as you can whose card you want. So you can do Alicia, Lisa, or Toby, or Bitty Penny, whatever. Let's go ahead. My mouse keeps stopping working. All right, so we have, this is definitely the most giveaway response we've had. 28, awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the winners, all of the numbers. So winner number 1 is 5. Winner number 2 is 2, that's fitting. And our final winner is 11. So I will go find out who these people are. What you can do is you can just ask Toby and Lisa all the questions you want to while I do that.
Oh my goodness. I'll look over there and see if we have questions. Mary Youngblood likes your hair.
Thanks, Mary. And hi, Mary. Fun.
Well, I don't know what to talk about today.
Well, I was going to ask you guys what your favorite holiday is. Last time I was here, I asked you like a bucket list thing that you would like to do. And this time I was like, I wonder what their favorite holidays are.
I think Thanksgiving, like it's fall, Thanksgiving, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Just the family.
I mean, if I'm going to craft and family games, just getting together with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear a cat, I think.
Here in my house?
Maybe.
It's
I swear. It's kids. Okay.
It's children playing.
Having fun, right? That's
yes.
I probably just for the oh my goodness, now I can't even think. Something you do all the time at a not the ritual, but yeah. So every Thanksgiving, if we stay here at our house, which is pretty often, we do something that my husband did growing up, which we call little pans, but it's a raclette. So we sit around this little tabletop grill with little pans and we cook our own food. And it takes we all get the meat ready and the bread and the sauces. And then we just sit around and slowly cook our little pans of food, and everybody loves it and has a good time.
It's not a habit. What is it called?
It's a tradition.
Tradition.
Ding, ding, ding.
I'm like, oh yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
I always forget that word. Like I need to have it like tattooed or something on me. I don't know all the time. Tradition. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
It took me a minute too. It's something about the camera being on, being in a live. It just
oh, sweaty. Yes.
Vocabulary goes out the door.
What about you,
Penny? I think mine is definitely Christmas. I love that even just the community becomes more jolly. People are kinder to one another in general, for the most part. And for us, we do Advent, and it's like a whole thing with me and my kids every day. You know, we get really involved in Advent, and that brings us closer. And, you know, it's like a month-long celebration. And yeah, I just like the merry part of it all, like the good tidings. So I think mine's definitely Christmas.
I like, oh, Biddy Penny, somebody did notice your shirt.
I have a Biddy Penny shirt.
And Lisa, you're getting many compliments that say you are looking amazing. And yes.
Oh, it's smoke and mirrors. It's makeup. It's makeup, baby.
I was telling them before we went live, I'm like, I don't know the last time I put makeup on. Like the eyeliner sometimes, but.
It's mainly just a really joyful heart for being here, you know, like a pregnant lady glowing. It's like hanging out with crafty friends, crafting. It just puts a glow on you, you know?
And I like, we do have some people over in the chat answering their favorite holiday as well. Yes, please do that.
Cool.
And now, like the rest of the night, I'm going to have Fiddler on the Roof in my head from I should have known that. But yes, somebody said it's Yvette, it's a tradition for me to forget that word. That is totally correct. It is. Well, I do have some winners. And
yay.
So I will tell you our first winner, drumroll. Jolene. Sorry for all of you who had to hear that, but I had to say it. So Jolene, you are the first winner. If you will let us know whose card you want, we can announce the other two. Just type that over in chat. I know that will take you a few seconds to hear me say that.
And they can pick whichever one of mine that I made.
Oh.
So they can have the first one or the second, whichever one they want.
Good idea. So if you pick Toby's, you let her know if you would like, would you say A9, the larger one?
A9 or A2.
Awesome. And I'm sorry, Jolene, you probably get that all the time that you're totally sick of that, but that is one of my favorite Dolly Parton songs. Yeah, as we'll just sit and wait.
Do we need to sing it again?
I'm not. No, if that was, I'm a one-hit wonder here. You guys can, you know, do a little.
Oh no, you did far better than I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I should not have done that. People are going to be like unsubscribing like crazy right now.
No.
Leave. No. I'm leaving. Okay, we might have to go on to the next one because I don't think she's
We'll give her a minute. Yeah, so you do have to be present. So if by the time we end, Jolene doesn't let us know, we will pick another winner. But what we'll do is we'll just move all the winners up. So Jolene, if you're here, please let us know whose card you would like. I'll give.
Maybe she's having a thunderstorm where she's
at. Right. Oh.
I keep looking.
Yes, Catherine. I did see that group. I love them. So Catherine just asked if I saw on AGT the group of women who had the song in response to Jolene. Amazing. Like, I follow them now on Instagram. I am rooting for them. I hope they made it to the finals. I love them. Yes. Was it Chapel Hart or Chapel Hill? I think it might be Chapel Hart.
I said Chapel Hill.
Yeah. Love them. Yes. Yeah. And they like wrote their own song, and they write all their own songs, but they wrote that one that was in response to Jolene. It was very good.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Yes. All right. I'm going to give like 30 more seconds for Jolene, and then we're going to move on to our next winner. And our next winner then will choose from all 3 cards. Sorry, it's all like quiet now. Let us know over in the chat if you think you might play along. And please don't forget, I need some inspiration for my Oh So Inspired September. I'm down to only 5 or 6 inspiration pieces, and I have 28,000 subscribers. So I was hoping for at least 10. I have the video in the description box of how you can play along. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm sorry, Jolene. I wanted you to have that card. I love it. All right. So winner number 2 will select from all 3 cards. So winner number 2 is Desta Lou. Desta, let us know if you're still here, whose card you would like. Oh, Danny, I hope your head starts feeling better. Sorry about that. Thanks for being here tonight. Desta Lou. Good. Brian might play along. Let us know whose card. I guess if nobody's still here, we'll just... Does anybody have anything else to share as we wait?
I could show a sneak peek of some of the cards that I'm putting in my craft fair.
Yes, that would be great. If you came in late, Biddy Penny is having a virtual craft fair next weekend on her channel. Destaloo.
So I'm using some of my scraps that I had done my Franken paper. And so I have like some Alice in Wonderland cards that I made. And then I have some Harry Potter cards too, but these are all the Alice.
Nice.
And so they come in a set. So you get one of each design. And then got some Harry Potter ones.
Nice.
Okay, Desta answered. She wants mine.
Yay!
I have it written down. Yep.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep.
And I'll show you guys something I made.
Ooh.
And you put lights in it, and I'm going to put a ribbon around it. I'm getting ready for a craft sale in November, so.
That's glass, right?
Yeah, it's those 8x8 blocks that you can build walls and stuff out of, but these are special made to be able to put lights and stuff down in them. So
how cool.
That is super cool. And yes, I did see that Desta answered. I was just letting Toby finish sharing her cards and then Lisa do hers. So Desta has Lisa's. So the next winner, you will pick between Biddy Penny's and mine. Are we ready? Crafty Eileen. Crafty Eileen, let us know whose card you want.
I was supposed to sing Eileen. 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 There you go. I did it.
Lisa's singing out. Oh, if you are one of the lucky winners tonight, which I will have to go draw a third one. Oh, Eileen wants Biddy Pennies. All right.
Which one do you want? Do you want A2 or A9?
She said the bear card.
The bear card. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know that quickly, ladies. Now I do not believe I have any of your addresses. So what I'll need you to do after the live is over, at the bottom of the description box is my email address. So you will send me an email, let me know whose card you won, and give me your mailing address. And then I will forward those to the appropriate parties. So I have to go pick one more winner, okay? So I will be back to tell you who won mine, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and take my camera off. That way Lisa can't make fun of my face.
I'm trying to be nice. I was trying to see if there's any questions you guys have. I was trying to look for stuff. I've been working on my badge reels. I'll show you some badge reels that I haven't coded them yet. Oh gosh, there. It's a piece of pumpkin pie. I kind of did some like costumey ones, Halloween.
Aw.
You tell it's an astronaut. And then I can't remember her
She's so
name,
cute.
but I've been working on those a little bit. And then I have Frankenstein. There we go.
Nice.
There we
So
go.
you have a Mr. and Mrs. set.
Yes.
I like
All right,
it.
now, I'm always excited to give away our cards, but tonight the final one is a little bit extra special since she was one of the people who submitted into tonight's like either inspiration or sabotage. So my card, if she is still here, will go to Vicky R. Vicky, are you here?
Oh,
Let us know when you're
Vicky.
there. Yeah. She submitted the sabotage, which was to use a ribbon. So that's awesome that one of our submitters did that. So Vicky, I don't know if I might have your address. Oh,
She's
yeah,
still
there she is.
here. Yay.
So Vicky, if you will just send me your address at that email in the description box below, you'll get my card and a little bit of gift. I think that is it for the night, ladies. Does anybody have any final words? Oh yes, sorry, we got to hold our cards up with our face, Toby. Oh wait, there.
Well, here, this is the one that's picked up.
All right. Again, I don't ever do anything with those, but
It's a tradition that we do
tradition.
that.
It's tradition. All right. Well, thank you, Toby, for joining us. Lisa,
Yes.
we're so glad you're back and joining us to craft. Thank you to everyone for being here. Again, it wouldn't be a fun night if you weren't all here with us. I mean, we
That's
could
right.
probably have fun crafting together, but it wouldn't be the same. So thank you for being here. Hope you all have a crafty weekend. And yes, please submit an inspiration for Oh So Inspired September.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you had fun tonight. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.